first corner. Driver number 1 looking to the inside of 2. Second place, sets himself up for a pass going into this carousel. Is he going to be able to get his nose in there? No.
Some heroes walk on 4 legs. I'm Jason Johnson, founder of Project K9 Hero. Not every retired police K9 or military working dog has a home to go to in retirement. We strive to ensure no hero is left behind. We cover the medical needs of our program members after their faithful service. Our organization also provides a lifetime sanctuary for many of these heroes who may suffer from PTSD. And whenever possible, we find them a forever home. Visit ProjectK9Hero.org to learn how you can help protect those who protected us.
Welcome to Kansas Speedway for the Iron Thunder Rush Series tonight. It is their championship race. Also trying out a little bit of different settings here for the Discord, so I can kind of get my volume to start to lower when it gets a little bit too loud. I'm going to see how that goes. I don't think anything should go bad with it, but if it does, I can easily just take that filter off. But tonight, the championship. You're either going to go home with the win, or you're going to go home with nothing else. It's Will LaRue, Brandon Kluster, John Sweatkart, and Matt Martell who are in position here trying to win it tonight. They're just getting done with their qualifying. They have about 10 more seconds, and it'll actually switch over in about 15 because of that, because it has to load the next session. I'm going to be pulling up some race info, though. Really, the big question is who will take home the championship here tonight among these drivers. It is 100 laps, 2 overtimes, up the pit, probably 3 times if I had to guess during this race, maybe 2 times, but they have just gotten done with their qualifying. So I'll pull up those qualifying order right now. So John Sweatkart, he sets the pole. Will LaRue second, Brandon Kluster third, Matt Quick fourth, Justin Nelson ninth, Christopher Gale sixth, or sorry, Justin Nelson fifth, Christopher Gale sixth, seventh, Sawyer Ott, eighth, Matt Martell, ninth, Tristan Ott, 10th, Dave Matson, 11th, Matthew Kluster, 12th, Vernon Margerheim, 13th, Daniel Haff, 14th, Storm Patterson, 15th, Josh Coley, 16th, Adam Boyles, 17th, Kelvin Masur, 18th, Brandon Pamitat, 19th, Alex Little, 20th, Dylan Hale. So these guys behind Dylan Hale will move up 1. So 20th will be Manning Gregory. That is also the last driver on the track right now. I just realized that these are messing with my eyes. What in the world? What's up with that prescription? I don't know what that is. That messes with my vision. I don't know what it is with something, but I got different glasses that I use for PC stuff, and they are not. Feels like I have weirder vision with them. I don't know why. They're the same, better prescription, but it feels like I don't know. It feels weird. But I will give these guys a paint refresh here in a second. Gonna pull up my trading paints actually, make sure I can do that. This is gonna be a night to remember for some of these guys. This is also gonna be a night that some guys may want to forget. It just depends on which driver you are. If it goes good, then you want to remember it. If it goes bad, then you don't want to remember it at all. Ugh. Waiting for, looks like, really Storm Patterson to grid. Storm is 21st. I think he joined the session late because I did not see that. It was a very, very late session. They are rolling off here, though. You can hear the cars coming off pit road. We'll go to Will LaRue. So it looks like I'll figure out the points here, just making sure. So yeah, LaRue and Brandon are close to each other. Sweat Cart's on the pole, so 3 of the 4 championship drivers are right up there with each other. And, oh, wait. Hold on. I'm trying to look at, is Martel not here? No, he is. There he is, 9th. Almost looked right over his name. His car will be pulling off for their 100 laps in this race today. John Sweatcart, Will LaRue will lead them to green. Pace car pulls off. Starter's going to have the flag in his hand. As green flag is in the air, we are underway here. Oh, we got somebody loose already. That's Matt Quick up in the wall. That might cause a big caution behind. It does. Drivers are wrecking off the exit of 2. Adam Boyles. Oh, Brandon Pamitat just destroyed the wall. Tristan Ott's able to keep it off of it. That was interesting. All that started there with Matt Quick. I think he just got loose off the exit of 2 here. Get a rear chase view from him. Yeah, Carter stepped out. Justin Nelson just happened to be there. Gale runs into him. He clips Treston, but he's able to save it. And then Pamitat just hits that wall. Barely. Sucks for him. I don't think his car is toast yet, though. That's some front end damage. So that might be broken, or I might have broken his steering just a little bit. But XF2, we already have a crash here, guys, trying to get all they can early on, and sometimes that does not go too well at all. I found that out the hard way sometimes. Yeah, that's just how it is. But I think they'll go round at least one more time. I think lights should go off next time by possibly for these guys. Do have guys going down pit road. This is for fuel, pretty much. Gale will be using a fast repair. As he has no front end on that car. That's not what you want to see. At all. He's actually saving his. I don't think they're gonna let you come off a pit road without fixing that though, bud. That car is doesn't look too well at all. I mean at all. It is pretty destroyed. If you had to choose a driver here tonight, who would you all choose to take home the win? I think these LaRue esports drivers are always going to be hard to beat. They've been hard to beat literally every single place they've gone to. It's been pretty much a no-brainer that you're going to have to fight them for a win. Lights stay on, so at least one more time around for them. They've got for sure. Let's see where Boyles is. Hill is a driver, but he's not actually driving. Pamitat is actually not using his fast repair either. Kind of surprising to me. He's not using it. The car does not look too good at all, and I mean at all. And that is a lot of side ducking options for that. Good Lord, I'm not going to do that. That is ridiculous. Lights do go off here, though, so they'll get the green with or at lap 6 of the race here. I want to see long runs. I want to see really who's good on that long run pace. I don't care about short run. I could care less about that. If you can save your tires on the long run, that is what matters to me as a driver. Because that will come back and just kill people. What? Okay. Oh gosh. Pace car pulls off here though. John Sweatkart, Brandon Klushus, front 2 restart is underway here from Kansas for the championship. You kind of got a variation of lines there. Some drivers like to go up a little bit higher, some guys a little bit lower. I'd probably be honestly a little bit lower than most of them, I'd say. I'd be going up there too high though. Find out the hard way you shouldn't be doing that, but Sweatkart, he will get the lead. Back here we got the 82 of Vernon. Vernon's a new driver, I know that for sure, as he sent it in there. I don't know how he gets the car to rotate. Really gassed up in the middle of the corner. He'll get past Kelvin Nasser for that position. Main watch is the championship drivers tonight. It's really, if anybody's watching, that's what people are focused on at the moment. I'm going to kind of look at the 82 just a little bit. I haven't saw him drive before. It'll be pretty interesting watching him. See if these extended cars can hold this top line. Sometimes it's good in iRacing, but they don't simulate it very well most of the time is what I've noticed. So I don't know if drivers can really run up there for as long as they'd like to be. I think it's possible, but I wouldn't fully count on it though. I really wouldn't. Drivers just going around giving you all a little bit of sound that's coming from the track right now at the moment. Biggest mover is actually Manny Gregory. He's up 12 positions, currently in 8th. He started 20th. He's had a pretty good run so far. He said it's not many laps into the run. I want to see how it really pans out for him as it keeps going on. I could care less about pro run speed. I believe I've already said that though. Yes, I have just now. I just now remembered that I have. So my fault there if I'm repeating that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the championship drivers 1, 2, 3, 4 currently, as Matthew gets past Sawyer for that position there. He's trying to have him. He's actually having to fight pretty hard there. Sawyer was looking on the inside. He decided, he was like, nah, I'm not going to really force it there. Lap time wise, though, guys are pretty even up front. And John Sweathart, he did run a 20 or 31.54. That was pretty much a 10th faster than the next fastest time, which is Will LaRue. He ran a 31.63, so 9 hundredths faster than him. Back here's where it's kind of at, though, action-wise. Championship drivers is kind of, they've not really left, but they've kind of spaced themselves out from these guys. They don't want to really have to deal with them at this moment. Matthew's already got some damage there on that left rear, or right rear of that car. I can see the spoiler, or not spoiler, the bumper's kind of dented as he gets loose off that corner. That's not a fun sight to see there, bud. You know exactly how it is. It's kind of nerve-wracking. Really dang nerve-wracking. Hearts. Evidently not in the pits, so let me get that refresh for y'all. Because he might have blinked out, or SDK might have decided not to load itself in, so that'll get a refresh, but it'll pop back up, so do not worry about that. It messes up every now and then. Local connection file, that will do that. So we'll just switch over to the other one, and that one said he's also pitted too, so he must have came across the line and pit, and it registered him as coming down pit road, when evidently he has not done that. So we'll get that fixed here. Yeah, he's not came down pit road, but he is still leading. Yeah, he should not have came down pit road there. That would have been a kind of a what moment from him, pretty much. As yeah, there we go. There's one of them back. Well, and I'll get this back there. There you go. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, I knew he didn't pit. I was so confused why it was saying that. So sometimes when they come across the finish line, it'll say that they pit when they actually haven't. I will continuously ask this question. Is Chase Elliott here? No, he is not. He is somewhere in the world. I will give you that hint. Go find him. I don't think I had that set as one of the tags. I may have though. I don't know. Yeah, Will LaRue, though, he's starting to gain on Sweathart. Will's car looks pretty strong through the center. He's able to kind of keep it under him on the exit, too. It's not really making him lift out the throttle very much. You can see the flames coming out where he's getting out the throttle and bailing out of it, though. Here we got... Oh, what happened here? Somebody is on the apron. That is Treston Ott, Boyles, Matthew, Nelson. So somebody got punted at one point. Don't think that was a... No, Matthew, or Adam's trying to fit that around Matthew. Kelvin, he's had a rough season here. Man who had a heartbreak was Storm. He's not even in the race. Darlington leading on the last corner. Came off, was going to win the race, and he just had the wheel snap on him. That was at the Darlington Raceway. That was in the VRX series, though, their Premier series. It's called Premier, but they're sponsored by VRX. LaRue's going to catch him. I mean, he's coming. He is not letting him just have a Sunday cruise at all. What Will LaRue normally does, like, he kind of wears away at you. Little by little by little, every single time, it seems for him. These guys behind him are kind of just in their own little world. I think they would probably honestly like to see Will LaRue and Sweatcart go at it here for a little bit. That'll help them a lot. That can catch them back up. These guys are currently running still low, actually mid-32 second laps right now. That is about second and a half fall off, though, from their fastest lap of the race. And LaRue goes to the bottom, tries to get the position. Sweatcart won't be able to get it done. He's going to have to maybe tuck in down the backstretch. He actually decides to pull out and stay to the side of him. So Sweatcart will stay. I thought he was going low. He actually stayed high there. Kind of faked me out. I'm snatching the ankles of me. Matson gonna get around Justin Nelson. Nelson has punted. I think I know who got hit. I think it may have been Tristan, because Tristan was down. Oh yeah, it's definitely him. I think I found who made contact. That doesn't look like that's a rear tail slap to the wall. That's like somebody drilled him. Yeah, I think Nelson and Preston had a little bit of a disagreement at one point. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not completely sure, but it looks like that's who it came from. Just beating the back bumper off each other is what some of these guys will do. You see Gale, he's now back in the race. He is multiple laps down, though. He does have fresher tires than those guys. However, he actually was in the pits till lap 16 of the race, so that's not good for him at all. He is, how many laps down is he? He is only he's only 2 laps down. Okay, I guess he may be trying to unlap himself. Yeah, he's definitely trying to unlap himself the hard way here. Where's he at? Oh yeah, he's gonna catch him and unlap himself. He's pretty much a whole second faster right now anyway, too. I mean, you just can't stop that. That's just too much speed to do anything with at that point. Gale goes to the bottom. He'll probably unlap himself in the backstretch. This could mess up Sweatcart, though. If Gale can make Sweatcart tight if he messes with that air too much. And I think that's what he is. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, that's going to get so close off the exit. I thought they were going to clip each other there. I really did. I thought we were about to see somebody get spun. But we luckily didn't. Brandon's been seeing this battle go on. He's not been able to run better lap times, though. He's kind of actually fallen off. He's actually running some of the worst times between these four. Running a 32.92 last lap. That was more than a tenth slower than the next slowest time. This lap, he ran a 32.92. Still the slowest. Will LaRue has actually slowed down his pace a little bit, but he's also getting a draft from Sweatcart. For him, Sweatcart will have to kind of mess with his air. It's kind of a hard choice, though, because that is your team owner behind you. So it's either do I race the living crap out of him or do I not? It's kind of the choice you have. I would probably race him hard. That's just how I am. Not giving you a position just because you were the owner. Kind of hear those tires screeching just a little bit. I mean, he is managing to keep LaRue behind him, though, but this is pretty much going to be a 2-car battle. We might have 2 battles going on as we have Kelvin Masseur, first car down pit road. Boyles is coming down also. Lap 33, that's what I had a feeling they'd come down, so they have to come down. See, 33.66. They could make it to the end. Yes, they can. No, they can't. Have to pit at least one more time for sure. That depends on how good you save fuel. That might be an early pit stop from those guys, however. Just pulling some strategy right now. They're like, you know what? Last race of the year. Let's see if we can get lucky with something. There we go. Pit stops. I had a feeling. So they will try to be splitting this. Sweathart, LaRue all come down. Cannot speed. If you speed, oh my lord, you cannot mess up your pit stop either. You mess that up, you are going to be angry with yourself. Very angry with yourself. I don't know how that's going to feel. But also, flip drive is almost. Oh wait, are you kidding me? That one's almost the exact timing on each of these guys. But who's going to win the race off pit road? Sweatcart will, but LaRue going to be right behind him. Brandon's coming off. Martell's coming off. So they're even closer than what they were before. Actually, it might be the same distance, but somebody's got to get to speed first. They would love a drafting partner right now, just to get them up a little bit faster, up to speed. But you won't really get any help from anybody at this moment, so it's going to kind of suck for you. As we have Matt Quick and Vernon come down pit road. Vernon's off and away quick. He's in his pit stall now, so he will get his service done. Going to be about 14 seconds. Seems what these guys are doing pit stop wise. Some of the other people in the field have pitted too, while Sweatcart, LaRue, and all those people were down pit road also. I didn't see them come down, however. Looks like Coley is the last person to come down pit road. Hematat's coming down, doing some drifting coming down pit road, though. It would not be... Oh, we got somebody around. I can hear it. Oh, my lord. There's the caution. That's Matson sliding. Where is he at? He might have gotten some help. I could hear tires screeching somewhere, so I knew somebody was around. I actually didn't bring out a notification for it, but we'll go back and watch what happened. What happened with him? He just run up the track. Boyles was trying to get the arch in the corner. He spun Matson. It's not intentional. He's just trying to get a normal turn in. And luckily, Matson doesn't hit anything. He had to just came down for a set of tires, though. So he'll probably have to burn a set here. Doesn't want to do that. Oh, my lord. This falls right into Alex Little's lap. He put it on lap 4. So he was probably about to come down pit road. Wow. Pit road will be open for him this time. So he will probably lose a couple positions, but he won't lose as many as he would have if it was under green, that's for sure. He may not lose. He'll lose one. He'll lose a couple. LaRue, Brandon, Matthew, and Boyles will go by him. Why is coming down here? Just don't think he'll lose that many. Now this is going to change pit stop strategies again. This is going to be fun and interesting sometimes. This is so top off here. No, these guys hadn't pitted. No, they did pit. This is a top off option as is optional damage fix. You can see the right side of those cars are they are not having fun. I need to do the button. Sweat carts. Probably kind of glad that caution. Well, you might not be. LaRue was catching him on the long run, but Sweat Cart could have been laying off by a lot. I don't think he'd be pushing too hard quite just yet. And that's for a little bit later for him. I think lights should go off this time by, however. We'll see if they do or not. I think they will. I think they stayed on. Did they stay on? Yeah, they stayed on. So at least one more time again. I was wrong on that. But while these guys are doing that, we'll do some ads here. But we will definitely be back for the start of this.
Some heroes walk on 4 legs. I'm Jason Johnson, founder of Project K9 Hero. Not every retired police K9 or military working dog has a home to go to in retirement. We strive to ensure no hero is left behind. We cover the medical needs of our program members after their faithful service. Our organization also provides a lifetime sanctuary for many of these heroes who may suffer from PTSD. And whenever possible, we find them a forever home. Visit ProjectK9Hero.org to learn how you can help protect those who protected us.
As we are back here, 42 laps of 100 done. Drivers are coming back to the green here. Caution came out for Matson getting spun by Boyles. He luckily did not hit anybody or anything on the track. He did, let me check, he did burn another set of tires though, because he kind of had to because he got spun. His tires were going to be absolutely toast anyway, so yeah. Not too fun for him. Not too fun. The car will pull off, or pace car pulls off here as the green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. Somebody was, I think, net coding it into the wall because I saw some dust come up, but this is where you get all your positions is right now. If you're going to get anything, you got to take it at this, well, with these cars, you might not have to, but you want to take it pretty early on, then kind of cruise around. Don't go absolutely ham. This will, however, for sure put these guys at one more pit stop, and they'll be done unless a caution comes out after that. Probably see him come down around lap 70 to 80-ish Might see a different pit strategy from some of these guys. We've got Brandon and Justin Nelson going at it. Will LaRue Sweat Cart's running a completely different line than LaRue. I think LaRue's taking the short way around. Sweat Cart wants to take the long way around because the run that he gets off the corner is just so big. He'd rather do that. But it is always a driver's choice. I would like to be able to do that also, but sadly you cannot do that in most tracks. Nelson's trying to go for the lead himself. Or you see, this is not what I'm not surprised by this. You got LaRue Sports 1, 2, 3, and 5th. I mean, top 5 and all your drivers are in there. That is just ridiculous. It's like that 84 or 82 is not going to let him get away easily. Though he's going to try to side draft him just a little bit. Not a lot, however. Sweat Car honestly might be better off letting Nelson go in front of him. It would not be a bad choice for him to do that. I'm surprised he's still going this far at the bottom. You gotta know that's cooking his tires. I mean, that has to be just absolutely just. Oh, we got somebody around. That's Brandon and Virgil. Ooh, Virgil hits hard. Brandon able to keep it off the wall. Virgil disappeared. Sorry, not Virgil. Vernon hit the wall hard, disappeared. He actually left the race immediately, I believe. That was a smack from him, though. I don't know why I said Virgil. It's Vernon. I heard a V and thought Virgil. We're going to go back and watch what happened, though. So it's Brandon is involved in this somehow. Okay, so let's see. So Vernon just tries to wash up to the wall, and I mean, Brandon's there. Oh my gosh. We'll watch it again. Yeah, I think Brandon was there the whole time. Like the whole entire time, and Virgil was just... Vernon, sorry. He just kept coming up the track on exit. Yeah, I mean... I don't know. Brandon has some room to the outside. I don't put that on Brandon. Yeah, that's on Vernon. Because you can see that the line that Vernon's running, he comes up. Brandon's still running his same line. I do want to watch Vernon just absolutely just destroy this wall, though. I mean, he hit this thing hard. You know, that's normally what happens when you keep your foot in it. I don't know why he's steering to the left still. Okay, he's steering to the right. Then he goes back to the left. I don't... What? I don't understand that. I don't... This is not making any sense. Like, I'm rewatching it because I'm so confused. But there he's off the throttle. Stands on it, and then... What? I don't understand what that was about. Like, why did he do that? Now, some guys pitted, some guys didn't. Front two didn't pit. That's Sawyer and Tristan. All the other playoff drivers did, though. I'm not surprised by that. That at all. I had a feeling they'd all come down. So this will get them to about lap 85 on fuel. Actually, it might be a little bit longer. Give them to 87 to 80, 89 when they'll come back down pit road. Just both brothers up here. Kind of cool to see. See Quick, who's back in the race. He was actually the cause of the very first caution. Still don't know why he did that. I don't understand. Like, he was lifting when he was coming up into Brandon. He lifted, then he got hit, steered to the right, went on the throttle, and then just went to the left and just kept on the throttle the whole way. And as soon as he hit the wall, he left too. Like, you could have saved that car still. Like, I don't understand, like, what happened at all, by any means. So I guess I have to figure that out one way. That's even curious to me, but lights do go off here on the pace car. It'll be 47 laps left when they grab the green flag here again. But playoff drivers, where I think they would be all the time pretty much, and I'm not surprised by any means that they're here. This is 1, 2, so we got all of them. Yeah, within the top 10, there's only 4 of them, so it's not that many. Not that many people. But pace car will pull off this time by Sawyer, and Tristan Ott will lead them to green. Starter's going to have the flag in his hand. You know, the Geico restart zone. As green flag is back in the air, we are back underway here. Oh, we got somebody in Wallace Nelson, and that's Martell. And he goes around. Oh, no. A wreck off of 2 like we saw at the start of the race. Half is involved. Martell just had it step out on him. Oh, yeah, he did. You can see him bobble. He tries to catch it. Go cockpit. Bobbles right there. Steers to the right, and he tries to catch it. And he's loose from that point on. He clips Justin Cole. He gets spun around by Boyles, and half hits him in the rear end. So, rough night for those guys. I think Martell will get that damage fixed. But now, do you come back down and try to top off again? You would be stretching it if you did top off at the very, very last lap and clutched in under cautions. I do think that's probably going to be all of them. However, I don't think we're going to get a lot more cautions at all. Hopefully. I'm saying hopefully because I don't think it will happen. I don't think we'll keep on getting cautions is what I mean. I messed that all up. I know some of these playoff guys are, if they get back there, they're like, please don't wreck in front of me and take me with you. I don't want to deal with that. It's always one thing. That's nerve-wracking when you're doing that. So, pit stop takers were Little, Half, and Matthew Klusterhuis. Yeah, Vernon has left. I don't know why Vernon. I'm still so confused why he did that. And he didn't hurt anybody but him. So it could have just been like an I don't even care at this point. Let's just drill the wall and absolutely destroy it. So Get the green, I believe, at lap 57 again here. I think. Do the lights go off? Nope. Yeah, so it'll be green at lap 58. Nobody comes down the top off, so that means they do have one. Oh, I'm gonna say one pit stop. But I mean, you could try to stretch it. That's gonna be difficult, and I mean very difficult. It may work. It might not. It just depends on who you are. Okay, this is weird. You know, somebody's stuff that they posted. Your Steam profile. Yeah, so awkward stuff. I think it's gonna be between LaRue or Will LaRue and John Sweatcart. LaRue gets up to Sweatcart and then he can't find a way around. Sweatcart, I think he starts to drive a little bit harder. He's probably laying off, knowing how he was doing that. I mean, he caught him for sure, but he just couldn't do anything after that point. Y'all did watch the All-Star race last night. Kyle Larson won that. Pretty much just destroyed the whole entire field. Pretty much. I mean, there's almost no other words for him. What he did. That's his third All-Star race win, so he's brought home $3 million in total, which is probably like $500,000 probably because of taxes and also crap that they do with prize money. All the dang time. All the dang time. Pace car pulls off your Sawyer. And John Sweatcart, your front two. As green flag is back in the air, we are back underway here. Most of those guys make it off of turn 1 and 2 there. Sawyer will lose the lead to Sweatcart. A little bit newer tires on Sweatcart's car. Only probably about 4 green flag laps, though. Because they have had the cautions come out. Half it on lap 54, so he can go to lap 90 now. There's a way these guys can extend their fuel mileage. If they tuck behind somebody, you can save a lot of fuel. And I mean, probably about 3 laps of fuel, I give them that they can save. You don't, well, you're gonna come down. I do think there's gonna be 1 pit stop though overall. I just don't think that these guys can continue to run like they are and not have to pit because of just the fuel. I don't think the tires will give out. But I'm pretty sure the fuel will be the first thing that gives out. As hello, Johnny. I just saw your comment there. Didn't see it until now. Back here, Half, who had no front. No, who was that? That was Gale that didn't have a front end. I'm trying to remember who that was. Since somebody didn't have a front end, then I was like, it was a black car. It was 84 Gale. Back here around Dave Matson. One of the guys that was around. He's trying to pick his way through the field at the moment. As Brandon's looking to the bottom of Will, he's giving him little looks here and there. I would not be surprised if see him take a shot at him. That'll be a bad idea. May not be a bad idea either by any means. Lap time wise, these top 3 are running 31. All of them are running 30. Actually, all the way, yeah, top 3 running 31 threes right now. 31:30, 31:30, 31:34. The 34 is Brandon. Just barely slower. What's that song? Ronzi probably don't even notice that being on the track. I just don't know how these right front tires are going to go. I know in the next gens you have to. Well, no. You were up against the wall. No. We were up. Yeah, we were up against the wall at Kansas. Yeah, we were. Couldn't remember if we were or not in iRacing because it's different than the simulator. They try to get it accurate, and they've done a decent job, but it's not fully there quite just yet. Brandon actually very well may catch Will right now. So Will's actually having pressure put on him from Brandon. Championship drivers, where's the other one? Martell is all the way in 7th. But, oh, wait, hold on. But he has 5 lap better tires. Oh, 4 lap better tires. That's going to be a big difference, which is... I know he has 5 because 49 and 54. Going to be a big deal breaker for him, possibly. Do want to ride on board here with, let's do all championship drivers for at least 2 laps. So we will get, oh, that's not what you want to do there. That was Monsieur in the wall. We'll start with Sweat Cart, and then we'll do 2 laps on board with these guys, which lines they're running, how they differ from driver to driver. Give him 3 here. I believe I've been on the board with him for 2. So we're going to go away from that. So Martell is going to be the first championship driver to come down pit road. Some other guys had came down. Coley is an example of somebody coming down, but Sweatcart, LaRue, and Brandon remain on the track. The question is, he's trying to short pit him here, and I don't think it would be a bad idea either to do that. Something falling over here. Let's see. Where does Martell? Martell's going to come out a lap down, and that's no doubt about that. You can't do anything about that. What he doesn't want to happen is have a caution. If a caution comes out, well, his race is probably over. I know he get the wave around, but it's going to be hard either way. It'll be hard. Really, really hard for him. Just don't know how this is going to go, though. Damn it, there, here we go. Some more guys coming down pit road. When do these leaders bite? Are these guys trying to make it to the end? Nope, here comes Sweatcart. Heard the downshift, so LaRue's not coming down pit road. I believe Brandon's coming down this time by also. Cannot speed, cannot have a bad pit stop. You have a bad pit stop, then your chance could go down the drain very quickly. When does LaRue come down? I think LaRue's going to come down this time by. He's looking like he is, looking at that fire coming out the exhaust. Yep, he's coming down. I saw the fire coming out. It's pure fuel coming off the cars. As he gets down to pit road speed, just barely. So, where does Martell come out in all of this? It's a big question. He pitted on lap 77. Looks like Sweatcart and them will come out in front of Martell. Maybe. He actually might get... Oh, he's going to get Sweatcart instead. Going to gain at least one position on him. Now, what Martell is hoping for Lord and Savior to do is to keep these lap cars here and have them mess with Sweatcart. If Sweatcart gets held up by one of these guys, that could be a complete game changer for him. Now, Martell needs to catch him in the right spot, though, as Sweatcart almost gets clear of all of them, but he's going to have Sawyer to his outside, so Sawyer's not going to give it up quite just yet. Martell's going to be searching for all that air that he can find off of somebody's rear bumper. See, Will LaRue, he's now came out of pit road. He has about only one lap on Sweatcart, 4 laps on Martell, to see how much this fall off is. Matt Quick, these guys can stay out a little bit longer just because of their fuel situation at the moment. Coley, he's trying to get away from all these guys. He does not want to have to deal with him. As I just realized, Brandon hopped these guys. Oh my lord. I had no idea. He hopped them all. And he came in at lap 80. Oh my. And he's got a 3-second lead on Sweatcart. Okay, wow. I see why he has a lead now. Looking at his pit lane time. So, almost everybody's in the 40s. Little on his last pit stop at lap 56. His total time down pit lane was 37 seconds. Brandon's time down pit road when he came down overall was 39.5 seconds on the dot. Sweatcart and Martell were 44 and 45 seconds on pit road. But Brandon also took 2 tires. He didn't take 4, he took 2. So he's gambling. He's hoping that one of these guys just nick the wall or do something. He has one car between them. What he's hoping for now is he has to catch these guys that are in front of him in the right spot to where he can get a draft, but not be slowed down by him. Because I know he's going to be driving his heart out to get away from them. He's not really going to be laying anything off now. He'll probably get... I mean, he's got a good gap, though. I mean, it's not shrinking as fast as I thought it would either. If he can get to Coley's rear bumper and have Coley draft him, or draft off of Coley, this could be big for Brandon. A gamble that he's taking. This could end good or this could end bad. This could be a heartbreak because Coley's going to let him go by. He honestly probably wanted Coley to still keep going down the corner, down the track there for him. So he can get more of a draft off. But he does get the clean entry that he wanted. Doesn't have to go down low or anything like that. Mess up his line. He can stay in rhythm. I think Coley's probably trying to stretch it to the end of the race. He pit on lap 71. No, he wants to stretch it. He's just down on tires. But you see, there's Sweatcart. But Sweatcart now has 2 cars between him and Brandon. Coming down to 12 laps to go. Gonna be a big thing here. I think Sweatcart will get him. I think he'll catch him unless Brandon Pamitat plays rough with them. I think too much. LaRue can't really do anything either. He's not necessarily the greatest position at this moment either. I just realized what happened. There's Matthew. I was going to say, I remember he was somewhere. I was like, where's he at? There he is. He's behind all these guys. 7th, pretty much where he was on the track before this. I know Brandon's running his poor little heart out. I mean, he's got a... That lead is not shrinking super fast. I think he's about drove the rear tires off that dang car, though. I mean, it is sliding off the exit. He wants Pamitat to get up behind him and push him. I mean, if you're Klosterhuis, that's the best thing that could happen for you right now. Is Pamitat decides, hey, I'm going to draft off of you. I'm going to shove you down this front stretch, down these corners. When you get in the corner, I'm just going to lay off. I'm going to lap down. I can't do anything. I don't have a chance to win this race. So I'm just going to try to help you. As Matt Quick comes down pit road, he eventually had to come down pit road. I knew he would have to. That leaves Alex Little, the last guy on track. He'll probably have to come down this lap. I think he's just trying to strategy play right here. As looking at it, both Brandons are working together. The only difference in their names is one spelled with an E, one spelled with an O. Yep, Pamitat, I think he's doing this on purpose. I think he is purposely trying to help Klosterhuis by. Klosterhuis probably really wants him to get onto the bottom and pull up in front of him so he can get a draft. If he can get that, that'll be the most optimal thing for him. But it's going to be 8 laps to go at the line here. These 3 championship drivers, 1, 2, 3, and then we have Martel in 4th right now. Currently, Pamitat is going to be the car they have to get around, though, to get to Klosterhuis. And if Sweatcart and LaRue start getting into it, this could be a big game changer for him, as these two are not going to let each other by. This is going to slow him down. Somebody's going to have to fight for this position. They're going to have to get it, and they're going to have to go. They have to step on it. 8 tenths behind as LaRue will get by him. Set his sights on Pamitat. He might have a draft off of Pamitat right now, but LaRue has turned up the heat. He is running fast lap times at the moment. One thing that Klosterhuis would maybe want to see is a caution. I know it's late in the race, 2 tires, fuel, just go and get it on. Hope that car will make it to the end. As he's going to lose the lead here, probably the end of this lap. So we'll get up right to the bumper of Pamitat. And he's got one more Brandon to go through. After that, they can kind of block him in here, but LaRue's going to take the bottom. He just has such fresher tires than him. Brandon with those 2 tires is going to try all that he can. But I think LaRue will just have the sheer speed as Brandon gets in the wall there. Going to run LaRue down the track just a little bit. But Will LaRue, he will take the lead here with 6 laps left. Tires did not hold out for Brandon Kluster, who's here tonight. He might drop to 3rd before this is all said and done. It was definitely worth a shot if you're Klusterhoos, though. I mean, it is a valiant effort to try 2 tires and get out in front. I just don't think it worked out for him. Well, obviously didn't work out for him here, but it'll be 4 laps left here coming across the line. I'm looking at Klusterhoos and Sweatcart, who's going to get 2nd position. I think Sweatcart will probably get it from Brandon. Sweatcart has 4 tires overall. He did come down the same lap as Klusterhoos, though. I don't think that difference will stand for him at all. He would have caught Carr's different spot, and anything could have happened for him to maybe have just a little bit bigger of a lead, but you just can't stop 4 tires. I mean, 4 tires is 4 tires. You're going to get cooked on the long run, unless you're at a short track in these next gens. For some odd reason, they don't wear. I don't understand how, but I guess they don't. But LaRue Esports, nothing short of domination in the playoffs. I mean, just spanking everybody that they race against. I mean, it's pretty much not even been a challenge to them, to anybody that they face. It's like, yeah, you showed up at the track, but that's about all that you did at this point. Nothing else that you did is impressive pretty much for him. But be one more lap around here for Will LaRue, and he will take home the win. He just got to go around one more time. He's saying, please, please just let this race be over. And he'll take home the championship. Out of 3 and 4 here, Will LaRue. He will win the championship here for the Iron Thunder Rush Series. Sweatcart 2nd, Brandon Klusterhoos 3rd, Matthew Martell 4th. Championship drivers 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys just fell a little short of Will LaRue, who just dominated the whole entire race pretty much. I mean, you can't really, there was almost no challenge to him, dare I say. I mean, it was just, he was that much faster than everybody else this race. We'll watch him burn it down here, though. Sideways burnout here. Wonder if we can have a driver. No, we can't have him pull a Kyle Larson. I was gonna say if they can do a Kyle Larson, that'd be really freaking cool, but they can't because the engine would overheat in these cars. It'd just go and bye bye. It'd blow up on them. He's gonna burn that thing down for sure. Like he may be done celebrating here. I think that he will be. So, pull up the finishing order here for you all up on the left side of your screen that, or sorry, not left side, up on your screen that you will see that's qualifying. So switch over to the race here. We will bring in the top 3 drivers here tonight. Start with Brandon Oosterhuis. Hey Brandon, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh man, so you rolled the dice there at the end, took 2 tires, didn't pay off, man. But how did the race go for you though overall?
I think it went pretty good. I was sort of the guy in the shadows the whole race there, and sort of thought to myself if I could get big enough lead that maybe I could pull it out. And 4 laps short, man, it almost worked. Almost.
Same, man. I mean, it was going to be close. Looking at your pit lane time, and I was like, man, he got out there fast. And I looked at your pit stop time. I was like, yep, he took 4 tires and just went on his way. But how did the whole season in the Rush Series go for you overall?
Oh, really good. Finally got my first career win in this series after a very long time. So, I can't really be disappointed at all with the season. JCOM and Sawyer there gave me some great cars. So, just come back next year even stronger and try to get 2 spots better.
All right, man. Yeah, it's definitely just look towards the future for you. But before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Oh yeah, North Stream, like always, for following me along here for the last couple of years. It's been amazing. They're improving along the way. I'd like to thank, JCOM, Sawyer, Treston, Storm for being such great teammates this year. And, my brother coming out here and racing, and all the fans watching. It's been great. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. Good 3rd place finish tonight here, man.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. You too. Thanks for doing this for us.
That was Brandon Klusterhuis, the 3rd place driver. He will go on to the 2nd place driver and John Sweathart. Hey, John, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Man, so you come home just a little bit short there. What do you think you needed there at the end of the race?
And I'll tell you what, I saw Brandon take 2 tires, and for some reason that just got me in the mindset. And he was like 3.5 out on me when we came out of the pits. I knew I should have conserved a little bit, but I was just charging so damn hard to get to him because the laps were winding down, and I actually burnt my right front up, and that just let Will come right on around me and set sail. And man, I'm just kicking myself in the ass for that one. I mean, we had the fastest car and pretty much dominated the race and really just gave it up at the end.
It's definitely like a race. You're just like, man, it's that one mistake that you think, oh, I've got to push. Then you realize I don't need to push. And it's too late when you realize that, man. But, how did the whole season go for you in the Rush Series overall?
I mean, the whole season, I mean, I was like, for the most part during the regular season, I mean, I was just having some crazy accidents and some bad finishes. And man, we started getting hot there at the end, especially when we got into playoffs. And I knew if we got to Kansas, I was going to be a force to reckon with. Like, this is a track I really like. The setup was a little bit tight tonight, which, I mean, give or take. I mean, we still had speed. I think we led the most laps, maybe even had the fastest lap. I mean, just absolutely dominated. But I'm not upset for our team. Like, I'm kind of mad at myself for just pushing there at the end. I mean, but I'm super proud of this LaRue team, and I think we captured the team points and driver points, and I mean, definitely made a statement, which is what we set out to do for this season.
All right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight, as LaRue just blew his engine up?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, before I get to my team, I mean, as always, I thank you and the Ott brothers for putting this on, and ITRL. It's such a great league. They got good sponsorship. They promote a good just environment for league racing. But I want to give a special shout out to all the drivers throughout the chase. I mean, we had some magnificent racing and a lot of pressure, and it was a lot of fun. So every driver that made the chase, I mean, I definitely want to give you a shout out. Definitely want to say, congrats to Brandon Klusterhuis. He had a whale of a night. Had a great strategy call and put him in contention there at the end. Just somehow we got by him. But overall, I want to thank my entire team from LaRue Esports and LaRue Snowblowers for all they do and commit to sponsoring a sim racing group of guys, and Justin Nelson, Matt Martell, and Will LaRue. Big congrats to Will on championship. Might be salty for a little while, but I'm also super proud of him. He is one hell of a racer, and he's come a long way, and I couldn't be more proud of him to capture the victory tonight.
All right, man. Well, good job tonight. I will let you go. Good second place finish tonight, man.
Thanks, Bryce, and I really hope I want to give a shout out to all your viewers, and I hope they really enjoyed this season, and maybe we'll be back next year, bud.
That was John Sweatcart. I was about to drag him out of the room. I had a feeling he was going to say something else, and I'm glad I didn't drag him out until he said that, because some drivers will do that. But we'll bring in the race winner in Will LaRue and the championship winner in the Iron Thunder Rush Series here. Let me drag him up here. Hey, Will, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yes, sir.
Man, so your whole team pretty much dominates the playoffs, and you come home, or you come here and you win the last race of the season for the championship. How does that make you feel?
It feels pretty good for sure. Just winning the championship. But yeah, I knew John was really fast, especially he was faster than me on the short run, but I was catching back up on the long run. So yeah, but the only thing on this track is it's really, really hard to pass when you're pretty much on equal tires. So at the end there, I had to get off sequence and pit a little bit later to just have a chance to do something. And looks like it worked out. I just ran the bottom and everything was going good. My lap times were a lot quicker for a little bit, and that's what won me the race.
Yeah. So how has the season gone for you overall in the Rush Series? Though, because it seems like you've just dominated the whole entire series here, though.
Yeah, I started off pretty good. I won a couple, especially the road course. I just feel like I have a little bit of an edge on everyone, but I don't know, maybe they'll catch up at some point. But yeah, the season was it was fun. A lot of green flag runs. John, Matt, and Justin started picking it up from mid-season, and they were getting faster and faster. So ovals were getting tough, and yeah, it's a really good season for LaRue team, and I don't have anything else to say about it.
Right. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Yep, as usual, LaRue snowblowers. We build big snowblowers for industrial purposes. And John, Matt, and Justin, my teammates, always helping me out for the little tips and tricks. And of course, you for the broadcast. You did a very, very nice job the whole season. So thanks to you.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. Go celebrate your championship tonight, man.
Thank you.
That was Will LaRue, the championship winner. We will bring in Tristan Ott, though. He said he wanted to give a shout out. I am about ready to face plant into my desk. I've been working so much, trying to build an iRacing setup in the basement, have medical bills that do not stop piling up. Haha, love it. Gotta get my car fixed next week too, but I'll push through and I'll get all the money for it for dang sure. I want this set up, but I'm gonna bring in Tristan out here. Hey Tristan, you got a copy?
Hey man, what's going on?
I'm good. Definitely tired though. It's been a long day, but it was definitely good to see this Rush Series wrap up and have a championship finally crowned.
Yeah, man, we had a good race out here tonight. Personally, probably not myself, but had Brandon, one of the JCOM cars, fighting for a championship. Had some good toss ups, and just want to come up here and thank all y'all, you, Bryce, Ghost Racing Network, CA Cattle Company, and Sawyer Rod, and Dylan, everybody who puts this thing on and gets this thing running. I really appreciate it, and can't wait to maybe do this again sometime. We are looking forward to season 8 of the Rush series and other GT and other series. So, big things coming forward for sure.
Man, well, definitely fun broadcasting. But how do you think? Might as well ask you, how do you think this Premier Series championship, like when we get to that point, will play out? Do you think it will be pretty nerve-wracking, or will we see what we saw in the Rush Series with pretty much one driver dominating it?
I think the Premier Series will definitely be a more a less dominant championship. I think that there's the LaRue Motorsports cars. All four of them really. Only three of them were in the championship four, but all four of them were on rails this season. A few good cars that are definitely some favorites in the Premier. But when it comes down to that car and some of the tracks we have, you never really can tell who's going to be there when it's all said and done and crowning a champion.
Right, and well, it's definitely going to be interesting. I know you'll be in there tomorrow, but I'm going to end this stream here, but it's definitely going to be a good race, and hopefully maybe you can bring home a victory.
Hey, hope so too, man. And you have a good night, and I appreciate you broadcasting us all season.
That was Tristan Ott, brother of Sawyer Ott. He runs in the Premier Series also. Both his brothers run in there. Sawyer, I think he's really the head of this more than anything. Matt Cherry is actually the reason I'm broadcasting for Iron Thunder, though. He posted on Facebook, iRacing broadcast or something related to that they needed somebody. And I was available, and Matt Cherry, I think he tagged me in a post or sent me to Sawyer. No, he gave me Sawyer's contact information. That's pretty much how all this started. But I'll go over the finishing order here now. Will LaRue, he will take home the championship and the win here tonight at Kansas. John Sweathart second, Brandon Kluschus third, Matthew Martell fourth. All top four drivers are playoff drivers that just all of them weren't able to get a championship, sadly. So LaRue will take that from them. Fifth, Kelvin Masseur. Sixth, Dave Matson. Seventh, Josh Coley. Eighth, Daniel Haff. Ninth, Matthew Kluschus. 10th, Sawyer Ott. 11th, Christopher Gale. 12th, Matt Quick. 13th, Tristan Ott. 14th, Brandon Pamitat. 15th, Justin Nelson. 16th, Alex Little. 17th, Adam Boyles. 18th, Manning Gregory. 19th, Vernon Margheim. And these two drivers were not in the race, so they were just there. But it was definitely an interesting race there at the end. I really thought Brandon would have had a really good shot there, but he just fell a little bit short. But it was definitely worth a shot for him. But I will roll this final animation, and I will let you all go. Hopefully I see you all tomorrow, though.